Previously on Survivor New Mexico, 15 New Mexicans began an epic adventure competition in Albuquerque's Bosque. At the start of the game, the contestants were surprised to learn that they were being divided into 3 tribes this season. But at each camp, the tribes quickly bonded, although the other returners began to hatch a plan to take out last season's runner-up, Daniel. At the immunity challenge, the returners tribe finished first, and the girls tribe beat the guys tribe to claim second place, sending Tangata to tribal council. Because of his cocky attitude early in the game, Isaac was targeted and became the first person to join the jury. Now, 14 are left, but who will be voted out next? Find out right now as Survivor New Mexico Season 2 continues.
A little ashamed because we lost the first round. That was tough. Thought we were doing good, but I couldn't see, so it was hard to know. Feel bad for Isaac because being the first person voted off is not fun.
Why'd you vote for him?
I don't know. He just seemed a little too leaderish without being the correct leader that we needed, and I don't know, a little cocky, but. He seemed like a great guy. I don't know him too well, but he seemed like a great guy.
You just came out of your first tribal council. How do you feel?
Not very good. I mean, like they told me they wanted me to be the leader of them, and I kind of failed them, let them down. And we had to vote Isaac off. And I liked Isaac. He was a chill dude. We went off it, strategic move. I think I'm going to try to be more honest with the guys, though. I don't really want to get into all the infighting that I noticed from season 1, because I feel like that tore groups apart. I think we need to be a lot more together, so I definitely gonna be a lot more honest with them. So I noticed like last season, I haven't watched all the episodes obviously, but the groups got torn apart by infighting.
Yeah.
Like, pretty like on the DL, which like I felt like we kind of were with Isaac. Like doing more like, which I feel is like, I don't know. Personally, I really want to win, but if I don't win, I want one of you guys to win. So I feel like as a team, we should be gearing up towards that. So we should be trying to send our strongest crew. Now granted, I know that like it sucked to get voted off, but like how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah.
Are you down with that?
Yeah.
And just be upfront with each other about like, who we're gonna vote off, and if you get voted off, cheer for your teammates, all right? Like it's a tribe, all right? The tribe of returning people, they got all pissed off at each other because they got, voted off by each other. Let's not do that, all right? Let's be upfront with each other. I felt bad about Isaac. That was kind of tough because it was the first time we didn't really have time to talk about it. I just kind of wanted to, we just kind of deal with it. But you guys down with that? Yeah.
I like Isaac and all, and I think it was just purely strategic. Little cocky, but that's not bad. I didn't want to vote anybody off, and then like the challenge, we just fell behind because like we had to go under a branch, and then the rope got stuck under a log, and so we were just behind going into the puzzle and stuff. So that kind of stunk. And then yeah, so Isaac was just kind of purely strategic probably. I mean, he was going to be a threat probably later on and stuff, but I mean, if I would have rather kept him, like, have one of the other teams obviously vote somebody off, because he would have been a good ally to have later on, but we needed to vote somebody off, and that's who we decided to. So.
We had pretty good communication, but we need to just make sure that everybody can hear the communication. I felt like I communicated well, but I apparently didn't, because not everybody heard me. So that needs to be a priority for sure, and we just need to work more as a team, obviously. So I think we're more in a team position now, because we've worked as a team. We have one game under our belts, so I think maybe that'll be helpful.
So Andrew, you just got a clue to the where the hidden immunity title is, didn't you?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Getting the medallion will require you to branch out, so to speak.
All right, so are you going to share this clue with the rest of your team, or is this just yours?
Not sure.
You want to do the immunity idol? If we do that, I mean, if we're gonna do this whole communication thing, I feel like whoever we send to the merge should use the immunity idol.
Yeah, that is a thing.
So, if you want to read the clue, I mean, it's up to you. Like, it's your clue, so like, if you don't want to, that's fine. But
I'm thinking about it.
okay. So,
I think since it's kind of a broad hint, I might share it with the rest of the group. Okay. Getting the medallion will require you to branch out, so to speak. I will.
just let us know when we're ready to go.
I haven't formed any alliances, but I've thought about maybe including JD into Matthew and I's alliance. So
Me and Matthew have something we're talking, so hopefully I'll keep that strong going in, and hopefully all four of us can make it to the merge. But I think we're thinking that we're gonna have to vote one more person off, just not necessarily because our team is bad or anything, but just because that's probably how the die might fall.
I was kind of glad I was blindfolded because I got stabbed in the eye with like this bush. And I was like, ah!
How did it feel getting to carry the flag?
Felt great. Felt like I was back in it again.
Who do you guys think they're gonna vote out? Isaac?
Either Isaac or JD.
Or Noah.
They might keep their strong ones to count.
I know. If they're smart. Which they're not.
So how did the round go?
Went really well. I was blindfolded, but from what I could hear, we were behind at one point. But I think we made up ground coming back with our third bag, and then I think we executed the puzzle fairly well. So our callers, Caroline and Hannah did really well with that. And Noah. Caroline and Hannah. Caroline and Noah.
There we go.
Alright, who wants to interview? Get off of me.
Double interview.
Cuddling. I don't think it's a double hammock. It's a double hammock. Yeah,
let's get out.
Thank you.
42.
42. Kill count on the new survivor challenge. Who can kill the most with your hands?
It went solid, especially because like not being able to see like freaks me out, but it went really well. I didn't think we were gonna do as good as we did. I thought we were gonna come in at least second, just because we have to get on the same wavelength as a team, and I felt like we didn't get to do that before. But I guess returning and knowing what to expect, we were a little faster than the other teams.
How do you feel like that last challenge went?
Really good. I think we communicated really well, and we just got it done instead of trying to figure out the best way to do it. We just did it, and I think it worked. But I know Daniel sees me as a threat now, and that he's out to get me. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So I guess that will just play out within the next few challenges because I'm afraid that he's gonna throw a challenge just to like get me off. So I guess we'll see.
So I think what we did last challenge was really good. Like we communicated really well and like thought of like weird ways how to finish that, like with you guys grabbing our hands. That was solid. And I think as long as we continue to communicate really well, I think we're gonna be set.
Nice.
But we just gotta like remember to not get cocky during challenges and always act like we're in last place.
Yeah.
Because as long as we have that mentality, we're gonna be good.
Girls team is actually a lot stronger than I thought. I know the guys team is gonna fall apart just because they're guys. But that's just gonna be that.
Alright, so no. So when it gets down to like the true grit, I feel like if we actually lose one and we have to be doing some voting, I feel like the girls can very easily make it like girl versus guys. And there's 2 of us, there's 3 of them, so I think we're at an disadvantage there. So I think the only way we can survive is if we align ourselves.
45.
So it'd be 2 against 3. But I'm hoping I can crack the relationship between Caroline and Hannah. I feel like they're not as strong as Katie and Caroline, or Caroline. So I feel like that's our only chance if we switch the numbers 3 against 2. And I feel pretty strongly that I can get Hannah. So we'll see. But we have to align, bro. Otherwise, we're both gonna get out.
Yeah. I vote we pick up the newbies first. We need to get rid of them. We are automatically seen as a threat since we're returning.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, with our own tribe, though. Like, we want to stay strong, but when it comes down to voting each other out. Are you cool with me?
Yeah.
Like last night's episode.
I have fans.
Yeah, dude, I know you have a lot of fans.
Like, say, the only one I remember, there's AG Dude something, some big number, and Total Drama Noah. Hi, guys.
Alright, yeah. I felt bad watching last season's. So I really want to get you to the top 3. Honestly, completely honestly.
I want to find a hidden immunity idol again and actually use it this year.
Try and be less obvious too. Last time you were like,
hey,
just
you want to know?
Look at it later.
You want to know why I did that?
Why?
Because I saw you.
You saw me watching you. Yeah.
So I figured the best way for me to actually survive longer
is to show that you trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, we should go back before they start questioning us.
The girls' team is probably excited. The guys' team is probably wondering what exactly happened there. I mean, even I was taken by surprise when they didn't show up. Yeah, win.
There's one on your face.
Oh,
That's
48.
Wait, no, he's still down.
Katie, Carolyn, Noah and I are still sticking together. Daniel thinks he and I are together, but we're not. Time to let the manipulation roll in.
Okay. I think if one of either of us get it and we know like we're gonna get out, then we can just, I think if either of us get it and like we know one of us is gonna get out, we can just give it to the other one so we can stick together.
To communicate. If you hear my name, tell me. If I hear yours, I'll tell you.
You got it.
I know Caroline and Kate are probably talking about me.
They're not talking to me about anything.
Alright, cool.
They're talking to like Noah.
We had a choice of giving our clue to the immunity idol to the losing team. So we picked Andrew, hoping that, I feel, not to be mean, but I'm kind of friends with him, so I feel like if we get to the merge, we'll be in a good alliance. Also, I feel like he's one of the weaker threats and inexperienced, so I don't think he's like really inexperienced with the Survivor, like how it's played and stuff. So we gave it to the least threatening person, and I'm hoping it could go 2 ways with their voting. They either will take out the weakest so they can win challenges more, or they'll take out the strongest. So I'm hoping either JD or Isaac goes home. Could be Andrew since he's the weakest and now he also has a target with that clue, but we'll see.
I'm sticking with Hannah for sure. That's the plan right now, is just to stay with Hannah because we have an agreement to get each other to the top. So she's kind of giving me inside information, and I have a feeling that Daniel was having an alliance or talking to the guy that we wanted to give the clue to on the other team. So I think that's where we're at right now.
I have some, I just don't know what the
So that was our first one, and I felt like it went really great.
At first, we were kind of struggling because we didn't know how to communicate, like who to talk to. But then we got through it and we just kind of kept pushing. And by the time the puzzle came, we were all kind of like, okay, you know what to do. Like we were all frantic. You know, it was just kind of communication. We have our little system. So instead of by name, it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just in case we're like, oh, I forgot your name. What is it? 3. You know, you do this, 4, you do that. So that really helped us, and I feel like that's going to continue to help us. And it was really intense, but it was fun. So.
That went really well for us. At first, we were like kind of falling behind. We got unhooked a couple of times, tripping over stuff. I was like literally climbing over the plants, but it went well. We were really close to the guys though, and I heard the only reason we won is because they had to go back because they actually brought all 3 rather than 1 at a time. So it was close, but we got it good. And so I think we can continue to keep doing well and take out the other teams.
That was amazing. I totally wasn't worried about the fact that we were in second, even though Matthew kept calling, you know, green teams, I don't know their name, but they're winning and we were behind. But we didn't worry about tripping on things. We just kind of ran fast, I think, through that area. And then as far as being blindfolded, it was just really easy to listen to Caitlin and Mickey's direction because they were like, right where your hand is, move it to the right, flip it, okay, good. And it was really easy. So I think that's what really helped is the communication with our team.
It actually went really good. We actually weren't too far behind from first place, which is like really actually kind of comforting, so we're pretty good.
It was awesome. Like I think we worked really well together. And just communication really helped us, I think. And we were second place, so we don't have to go to the travel cancel, which is awesome. So we're safe for this round, and I think for the next round, we're gonna try to use the same strategy, you know, make sure that we all communicate really well and that we're all not talking at once and make sure we really listen to each other. So I think that will help us.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I feel like if we find it, we should tell.
Yeah.
I mean, you think we should tell?
Yeah. I think that's what we should do. If one of us finds the medal.
Wait, if somebody finds it, plays it, and then they get voted for,
then
nobody gets eliminated?
No, the second person. So no matter what, someone gets eliminated.
But you can't play it after you find out you were voted
exactly.
for. You have to play it before.
And then if you weren't voted for, then you just, you know, you didn't even medal. Yeah.
I don't know, the immunity idol is the only thing that bugs me about this game. Because like, it'd be nice to use, but then it does create tension.
Yeah.
I say like,
So maybe we
Just
should
not even look for it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
what if we
it's
don't
supposed to be
find it?
super hard anyway because there's clues for it. So I
yeah,
don't think
maybe
we're
just
gonna
not
find
worry
either
about
way.
it until we get maybe a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the challenge with my teammates, this being the first time, it was good. It was good to see how we operate, and I think by the looks of it, we're gonna do really good. I'm not worried. After that one, I mean, it is maybe a little bit early to say we're good, but the communication was really good. We weren't afraid to ask, hey, I don't get it, or what am I stepping on, or oh, I'm bleeding. So, yeah.
In the group, I have an alliance with Caitlin and ALICIA, but outside of the group, I do not. I wanted to try to get an alliance with JD because he seems like the leader of the guys group, but since they are at Tribal Council, I don't know if he's gonna stay or not, so we'll see.
Honestly, right now, I feel like we're all just as a group, we're really just wanting to do well together, not really individually or pairs. So
I do have one with Caitlin, and then Rachel, it's kind of like a maybe. And our whole team, it kind of like, it's gonna suck when we have to vote people off because we're all kind of getting along really good.
I'm kind of worried, I'm kind of looking out for Mickey, or Mick, I believe her name is. I can't remember her name right now, but just because she seems very like commanding or something, or she seems like she knows what she's gonna do, and so she's gonna help you do it. But I feel like that could also hurt you.
Okay, so when we were in that challenge, we had for sure 1 and 5 were like, we're gonna be the people without blindfolds, so we lined up and I said, let's just have like this order when we were lined up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just call it a number, even with the puzzles. That way you don't have to be like, what's your name, blah, blah, because I suck at names too. So now we Sharpied them all on our arms because 3 had a Sharpie. And so you just have to look for the number in the challenge and just call it out and say 2 down, and there you go. Because names are longer. 4. And it's uniting us, the tribe of marshmallows.
Yes. Go marshmallows.
All right, come on in, guys. Zokera, Mukadzi getting your first look at the new Tangata tribe. Isaac voted out at the first tribal council. All right, guys, welcome to your next immunity challenge. First things first, Noah, I gotta take it back.
First thing first on the realist.
Once again, 2 immunities are up for grabs for this challenge. For today's challenge, you will have an empty gallon jug and an empty water bottle, okay? So you will need to race to the river, fill up the water bottle. Once the water bottle is full, you cannot move with it. So you have to either hand it off or toss it back and forth to get back to your jug, which will stay over there in that little clearing. First tribe to get an overflowing jug will win. So Mukadzi, Zokera, you each have 1 extra member, so you're gonna be sitting 1 person out from this challenge. All right, guys, who's sitting out?
I am.
Noah's sitting out for Zokera. Who's sitting out for Mukadzi?
Brittany.
Brittany's gonna sit out. All right.
We love you. We'll do it in the spirit of 4.
You guys can go ahead and grab a seat wherever you'd like, Noah and Brittany. And the rest of you, go ahead and take your spots behind your colored jug over there, okay?
1, 2,
Scoot over there so I can and then pour.
All right, survivors ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Go!
I can't do it.
Back right now, but they're making some time. Mukadzi's heading back. Tangata's heading back.
You see that?
And Zokera's heading back. Mukadzi and Tangata are headed back. Mukadzi is taking an early lead in this challenge.
Come on, you girls can do it!
Okay, it needs to be 1, 1, 1. You guys need to do it in like... Get there fast over.
Go.
Come on, Caitlin! Come on, Caitlin!
Filling it up and she's heading back to the river. And Tangata's in. It looks like Tangata is in the lead right now with Mukadzi close behind. Zokera needs to pick up the pace if they want to win this.
Come on, girls, you got this!
Tangata and Zokera, all 3 tribes are coming back at once right now. It's a tight game. Remember, you're fighting for immunity, a chance to make it 1 round further in this game, 1 step closer. Zokera is making up some ground.
Go, guys, we're almost there!
Mukadzi.
One more, come on, we can still take second, let's go. One more. Come on, guys, you gotta push it.
I want to win. Tangata thinks they can do it in one more bottle.
Last bottle, let's go.
Let's go. This challenge may be over on this next round.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Zokera! Zokera! Zokera!
Don't worry about the running.
They got it. Tangata wins immunity. Zokera wins immunity. Yes! This challenge is over just like that.
Sorry, are you okay? Your head just hit me in the eye and I could see. And I was like, we gotta switch. I know you hit me and I was like, oh no, I feel lightheaded.
You good? Walk back out to the clear.
Yeah, she hit me in the eye with a stick. Woo!
Give me that flag.
Congratulations, Tangata. This is yours. Immunity, safe from the next tribal council. Zokera, second place still counts in this challenge. You are also safe from the next tribal council. And Mukadzi, unfortunately, I am going to see you at the next tribal council where you will have to vote your first person out. Before we send you guys back to camp, you guys now know what the twist is. Tangata, you have an important decision to make. You need to decide which individual on the Mukadzi tribe is going to get a clue to the hidden immunity idol.
Mickey. Yeah, so Mickey.
Alright, Tangata, who are you going to give it to? Give it to Mickey. Alright, Mickey, this is for you. Make sure you read it in an interview and then you can share it with the rest of your tribe or keep it to yourself. Either way. Alright guys, go ahead and grab your stuff, head back to camp. Congratulations, Tangata and Zokera.
I think my tongue is bleeding. Do you see it? I don't know. I taste blood. The blood of my enemies. I will have my vengeance.
I'm a little bummed out, but I mean, I can see how he had a disadvantage because we're all kind of shorter than the guys in the mixed group. So it's gonna be hard because we're all so close, and I have no idea who I'm gonna vote for. I have a few ideas, but it's gonna be really difficult.
We were so close. We were only about half a bottle or so behind, and it's just those little things where you bring half a bottle, but we were so close. So
I thought our team did a really good job with pushing through, but we were just a little bit behind with filling the jug with the water. But I felt like we could have been a little bit faster and just had maybe a better mindset of go around the bush this way and then we come back this way, because we were all kind of running into each other. And we were running into the other team, so that didn't help much. So
what I observed with my team when they were playing the last challenge, since I had to sit out, was they seemed to be working pretty well together. I don't think anything really went wrong. I think maybe sometimes everyone's trying to tell everyone else what to do at once, so maybe we could work on that a little bit more. We're also, all of us girls are kind of shorter, so the arm length was a big difference, so I think that's probably what happened.
We're all close. I mean, I honestly am not voting for whoever I'm voting for because I want them off. It's just that I want the other people who are in the team's best interest. Yellow team, they got rid of Isaac, they won. So maybe just kind of tightening it up a little bit.
I don't want to talk about that because that would create tension, but yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm purely just going off of who do I want still,
right.
Who I don't want. That's all you guys want.
Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For Matthew, I got a clue to find the immunity challenge, so I'm not sure if I'm going to share it yet, but we'll just see how it plays out.
If you do share it, who would you share it with?
Definitely Caitlin, because we have an alliance, so definitely with her, and possibly Brittany.
It says the leaves are hiding the valuable prize you seek. So I'm assuming it's buried somewhere. So.
So what's your clue? You can tell.
Oh. Yeah. So. Huh. Well, there's definitely lots of places to choose from.
The leaves.
I mean,
Like what?
I think right now I'm on good terms with everyone. I've heard some talk that they all want to keep me in. So I'm not really worried this round. But I'm just kind of trying to figure out who I'm going to vote for exactly.
This is rough. We're not, I mean, it's not fair to vote Brittany off because she wasn't in the challenge. But I mean, that was no one's fault that we lost. I was talking to Rachel. Her and I are thinking maybe we're gonna do Nikki. I don't think she's gonna find the idol. She was given the clue to find the idol, but she told some of us what it is. And it is very discreet. I don't think she's gonna find it in the next 10-ish minutes. So I know that Rachel's not gonna vote for me, and I know that Brittany's not gonna vote for me. And I've convinced both Brittany and Rachel to vote for Nikki, so that leaves 2 votes for her. And that's all we need. And I know that Caitlin wants to keep her in, so she's probably gonna vote for me since I suggested that. So I'll probably have 1 or 2 votes. But I know I can convince Brittany and Rachel to vote for Nikki, and that's all I need.
Yeah, I feel like they're a little bit strained now because we were making the plan not to have any alliances really, just to keep it friendly and all. But now that we're going to tribal council, it might change a little bit.
I feel pretty okay. I don't think I'm gonna get voted off, but I mean, I guess you never know. I have an alliance with Brittany and Elise. Number 2 to be on Elise because it's just easier for us to say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have an alliance with 2 and 4.
I have an alliance with Alicia and Andrew, and then so like Andrew doesn't really count right now, but that'll be better for later in the game. And some of us girls were talking about like not voting each other off, but then that just leaves 1 person for me to like vote for, which I guess that's good because that means my decision's already made. But it's still a really hard decision because all these girls are great, and I don't want to do this.
So you don't know who you're gonna vote for?
I think I do, but I'm not positive yet, so.
Yeah, actually, me and Caitlin and Brittany have decided that we won't vote for each other. So, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's
You're not sure who you're gonna vote for?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So who are you gonna vote for?
Rachel or Brittany.
Can you help decide? I feel bad to vote Brittany out because she wasn't even in that way. So, no. I mean, because like me, you, and Alicia were down in the mud and stuff, and she like didn't even touch it. Rachel.
Sure.
But so like
she told me that she wants to keep me in, and they're all kind of honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I'm not, well, not really, just the other 2.
Okay.
So we need to vote somebody.
One of them
3
up?
times.
Okay, so we
So
need
we
to
can get Brittany to vote Rachel, and then us 2.
Okay.
Because
we'll have to talk to her then.
Because if Rachel votes for you and Alicia votes for you.
Okay, so we just all need to decide on one. Okay, so we'll have to talk to her.
Well, let's not talk to Alicia because it seems
No,
like
not
Rachel
Alicia.
and them.
Yeah, I know. Talk to Brittany.
I'm only voting for Nikki because I really want Caitlin, and there's no way I'm voting for Brittany or Rachel. So, but they're both strong. But I don't want to vote Caitlin off, and I know she's not going to vote for me, so it's a mess. That's where I'm at.
I know. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Oh, just.
Alright, we'll now bring in the members of the jury. Isaac, voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, Mukadzi, welcome to your first tribal council. I'm sorry to see you guys here. I always don't like seeing people here, and I'm sorry that you guys are gonna have to vote your first person off. But before we get to that, tell me a little bit about what camp life has been for you guys over the last 2 rounds.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, we're bonded really
We've
well.
really bonded, and this sucks. I mean, we all have numbers. We
Wow.
thought this really helped with communication, and we're gonna lose a number. And no one wants to be here, but we're not going into it thinking, oh my gosh, I need to get this person out. It's just, it is the way the game is.
So tough because we're all like
So what sort of talk has been happening back at your camp after the immunity challenge, now that you are faced with the reality of having to vote someone out and you have to make that decision? Are you kind of going into this and everyone's just going to kind of make their own decision, or has there been any sort of talk back at camp?
It's kind of a make your own decision.
I mean, obviously we're not keeping everything secret, but there's not even a clear target. There's no clear alliances. It's just, we're just here because we have to, and we all feel bad about it.
Sure. Well, on that note, it is time to vote. Caitlin, you're up. Head straight back. Evelyn will show you where the voting table is.
Okay. No hard feelings to hurt.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Mickey. Second vote, Rachel. Third vote, Mickey. That's 2 votes Mickey, 1 vote Rachel. Fourth vote, Rachel. That's 2 votes Mickey, 2 votes Rachel, 1 vote left. The second person voted out of Survivor New Mexico, Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. We'll try this vote.
I was not expecting that. I had an alliance with Brittany and Alicia, and we were going to vote out Mickey. So, I was shocked when I saw that, but it's all good. Can't wait to be on the jury.
All right, guys. First tribal council. You'll be heading immediately to your next immunity challenge. The game continues, as always, so now you're a group of 4. See if you can still survive. Grab your stuff, head back to camp. Next time on Survivor New Mexico, the returners continue to solidify their plans against Daniel, while the guys are feeling confident after a big immunity win. But when the survivors learn that they are facing a double elimination round and that only one team will win immunity, the battle to stay in the game reaches new intensity. Who will be voted out next? Find out next time as Survivor New Mexico Season 2 continues.